Hi guys, it is Sahara, finally back with another video. I'm so excited to share with you guys what sold for the second and third week of July. Yes, I missed a week, so I'm just doing them together. I've just been really busy the last couple weeks doing a lot of fun stuff with family and friends, and so I'm finally catching back up on YouTube. And so for these 2 weeks of sales, I did $14.52 for week 2 of July and $16.45 for week 3. And if you don't know, I sell used clothing on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay that I get from thrift stores, Goodwill outlet stores, places like that. So for a grand total of $3,097 in sales in 2 weeks, I'd say that's pretty good considering we're still supposedly in the summer slowdown season where less consumers are purchasing items online because they're out busy doing stuff with their family like I was the last couple weeks. So yeah, let's get right into the sales, guys. I'm really excited to show you some examples of what I'm picking up for this season and what is selling right now in the midst of summer. Oh, one last thing, if you guys could please just hit that subscribe button and like the video below, that helps me out so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's just get right into these sales. The first item I have to show you guys sold on Poshmark. It was these Love and Confuse, which seems to be like a handmade brand that is sold on Etsy. 100% linen pants. As you can see, I added in lots of keywords in order to help this sell quicker, and I had a lot of interest in this. Yeah, about 6 likes on it. And this sold pretty fast in less than a month, I'd say, for $22 on Posh. It came from the bins. I sold these Birkenstocks, Papilio, sandals. These sold literally like next day. I got them at the bins. They weren't in like amazing condition by any means, but they still sold super fast for $38 on Poshmark. So definitely keep an eye out for Birkenstocks, and remember, people buy them even if you can see the imprints in the soles and they don't really look the best. People will still buy them. The next item, I have so many tabs open, it might be a little bit slower. This is just an example, like a bread and butter sale for me that I'd pick up from the bins. These J. Jill pull-on denim jeans sold for $15 on Posh, and like I said, I got them at the bins. I would have liked to get a little more for these, but I am always open to offers, so I still made a good profit. Okay, the next item is definitely a bolo when it comes to blazers and stuff. The brand is called Harris Tweed, and this is a Scottish wool blazer brand. They have a lot of vintage ones and stuff. I'm pretty sure I found this one at the bins. But yeah, definitely keep your eye out for Harris Tweed blazers or anything Harris Tweed. If it's a reasonable price, like I'd say less than $10 or even $20, depending on the style and piece, it is worth picking up for sure. It is taking so long to load because I have so many open. Maybe I should close them after I do them. Okay, so the next thing, another just example of a bread and butter bins pickup, especially picking up seasonal items, plus size items that I know sell fast. This sold in literally like a week or less, and they are just these, the brand, I don't think it shows you actually, sorry guys, but it's just called, like, it just says established 1946, but the brand is actually Cato. And these were just a size 18 to 20, linen blend pants, wide leg, pull on. That's a very popular style right now, and these sold, like I said, in less than a week for $15 on Poshmark. The next item was these Born chunky platform sandals. I think I said in my last video that like Born is kind of hit or miss for me, but these were definitely like a style-based pickup. I'm pretty sure I got them at the bins. So not a bad flip. They sold pretty quickly, honestly, like 3 weeks to a month. The next item was definitely a bolo, definitely an amazing sale. I found this at the bins. I was not familiar with the brand at the time, but it just looked like something high-end. It's called Frank and Eileen T-Lab, and these retail for a lot of money. This actually retails for almost like $200 for this specific hoodie.
And so I had it listed for like a little over 100 and I got an offer for 93 and I happily took it. I made about like $75 on it after Poshmark fees and my cost of goods. And like I said, I found it at the bins, so the cost of goods is not high, but definitely keep your eye out for this brand. I certainly will be. The next item to sell was these Merrell sandals. I found this really cute stock photo, which I think helped them to sell because they didn't look that great otherwise. But yeah, these sold for $24 on Poshmark. I usually always pick up Merrell at the bins. Yeah, it's a good brand. Okay, so I was saying that like Nike kids shoes and stuff, a lot of people pass on them at the bins or even at Goodwills and stuff. But some of them, I feel like definitely can sell good, and I feel like they sell faster than a lot of the adult Nike shoes. Maybe just because they're less out there. I'm not sure, but especially this time of year with school starting soon, it's a good time to list like kids shoes, backpacks, stuff like that. These actually had a little flaw. I'd actually bought these for my son. He wore them a couple times. Our ferrets nibbled on them, and I made sure to make note of that, and I still listed them and sold them for 16 bucks. They did sell with discounted shipping, so I made about 10 bucks on them, but they came from the bins and were super light, so probably like a $9 profit. Not bad. Okay, the next sale I have to share with you guys is these On Cloud running shoes. I hadn't seen like this particular color scheme with On Cloud before. I thought they were really cute. And I think that's why I got a little more for them than I do sometimes for these. But I literally, all the On running shoes I found have come from the bins. So that's where I found these. And they sold for $61. This is an extremely popular brand right now. You can always recognize it by this little symbol it'll have, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I would definitely even pay up for these if I saw them and the price was reasonable. Okay, the next one, this is something I got from an estate lot, but I just wanted to point it out just because I think these like canvas kind of tote bags, if they have unique brands or prints on them, I think they're just like a bolo in general, and so are at least worth looking up. So this was just a random one I got from an estate lot, but it had like a really good sell-through rate when I looked at it. There weren't that many out there. So just keep an eye out for like canvas, kind of like the natural fabric material tote bags when you are out thrifting, and at least take the time to look them up if they look unique. Okay, this is another item that came from that same estate lot. This was a new to me brand I'd never heard of. It was called Bella France, and it was a silk blend top. And this one only sold for like $15 on an offer, but it was a size small. So I feel like if you found this brand in larger sizes, it would definitely be worth keeping an eye out for. And I would still pick up, the similar piece to this at the bins for sure. The next item, another just summer bread and butter bins pickup, was these CNC California pants. I just showed these in a haul a few weeks ago, so they sold pretty quickly on an offer for $15. And the next one is another linen piece that also sold quickly. And they sold for $18.75. It was a Lauren Ralph Lauren 100% linen shirt. I could have got a little more for this, but it literally sold in like a week or less, and I was just happy to get a return on my money. So definitely be keeping an eye out for that 100% linen stuff, guys. It is definitely what people are looking for this time of year. Blame them because it is so hot. I live in Florida, so I'm a little extra biased, but it's been so hot lately. And my bins actually they're hot. So like they've never had the best air conditioning, but like lately they're having problems with their air conditioning and it is like so hot in there at times. Oh my gosh. The next item was this Cacique swimwear top. Usually Cacique swimwear sells a little faster for me. I don't know if maybe this just wasn't as desirable like of a style. Like personally, I really wouldn't wear that style, but I don't know. So this sat a little longer, but it still sold for 18 bucks and came from the bins. So yeah, I would usually Cacique swimwear sells really fast and for like $20 to $30. This sold on an offer for 18. Okay, the next item was these Lane Bryant joggers. These were like 100% lyocell. They just seem like a newer style, and I think that's what I'm gonna stick to picking up in Lane Bryant. And yeah, so these did really well. I sold super fast for $15, and they came from the bins. Okay, the next item. Sorry guys, if my voice sounds a little raspy, I am coming down with a little cold, but I just really wanted to get this video out for you guys, so I figured I'd make it anyways. These were kids Crocs I picked up at the bins. I always pick up Crocs, any style, any size, men's, women's, kids, all of them. I always pick them up at the bins. They're so lightweight. They're lightweight to ship, all that good stuff. And these sold on offer for $9 and they sold in just a couple weeks. They're fast sellers for me. I love picking them up. They are my bread and butter. They get the bills paid. Okay, the next item was this Wacol 34H bra. I got this at the bins too. It's definitely a good bra brand. I like buying it because it has this little style number here that you can look up on eBay, like when you're doing your comps or doing your listing, and you can find like the exact style name and stuff. And it's really helpful because certain styles, like when you put that number in with your comp, are worth a lot more than other ones. Like this one was worth $20, so that's pretty good for a bra from the bins, you know. And I'm experimenting with the background removal thing. I just use the one that's on eBay, and it doesn't always do the best job. Like sometimes it'll completely like mess up. So if you guys know of a better one, let me know. The next item was another pair of kids Nikes. These ones actually sold for $19, so I thought that was really good. They came from the bins. Um, let's see. You see this little kind of K symbol. This is like a Kyrie basketball Nike shoe. I'd recognized it because I sold a pair before, so I thought these might be worth something, and they were worth more than a lot of the kids ones, so definitely keep an eye out for that as far as Nike goes. Okay, the next item was these soft surroundings, stretchy denim, like Bermuda shorts. I think I picked these up the regular Goodwill. I paid about $5 for them, and they sold in like a month for $24 on an offer. The next item was these Tory Burch flats. I'm pretty sure these came in a thread-up box, so I had $5 and like 80 cents into them, and they sold on an offer for $30. I did have them listed for more, but I think it was like a slow sales day, and I was just happy to move them. And sometimes I feel like when I get offers, like I forget to check what I had it listed for initially, so I like forget maybe what the value is, and I'm just like, oh, okay, $30, sure. And I'm like, wait, I had those listed for a lot more. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but I definitely do at times. I don't sell a lot of toys, but this is definitely like a more bolo brand for toys. I don't know a lot about toys, so when I do come across one that I learn is like a bolo, I do like to share with you guys in case you feel the same way. It is Dino Trucks. They have like a Netflix show and all that, and I think they just don't really make them anymore. So this one sold for $12, and this was my son's. He had it for a while, and he likes to like go through. We like to go through his room pretty regularly and declutter his stuff. So I will look up certain things and see if they're worth selling, and then I let him keep 50% of the profit from the item. Okay, this was a really good find. I found this at the bins. I was really excited. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that is so pretty. And I looked it up, and the brand is called Driftwood. Trying to see if I have a better picture. And it was sold at Sundance. And it was just this really beautiful yellow, like embroidered kimono kind of cardigan. And it sold for, I think, $49 on an offer. And it sold in just like a month or two, so pretty fast. These came from the bins. This is bed stew. I think these are like intentionally distressed style, but they looked a little just like discolored to me. But maybe they're intended to be that way. I listed these for $40. I got an offer literally like next day for $30, and I just accepted it. I was happy to move the items because I had spent a lot the day before at the bins on this particular haul. So I was happy to just make back some of my money from that haul quickly. Okay, the next item, another cool bins find. I couldn't believe I found this at the bins and nobody had grabbed it. It was in like perfect condition. This is an adorable North Face backpack. Apparently it was like a kid's backpack, but anyone could really wear it. I think as like a mini little backpack. As you guys can see, it was like perfect condition. I had it listed for 24, got an offer for 17, I think, and I just took the offer to get it moving. Okay, this was a really interesting piece. I grabbed this and put it in my cart at the bins just because it was 100% silk. And I'd never seen this before. It's by Joan McGee. And when I looked this up, um, she's actually like an artist, designer, kind of art to wear thing. And she hand dyes these silk pieces. And she's actually based locally to where I am. And her pieces can range from $100 to $1,000 even. I had no idea how to comp this particular piece. I originally had it listed for $100 and have been sitting for probably 6 months to a year with not a lot of with some interest, but nobody had bought it yet. So somebody I think sent me an offer of like 40 and I countered at like 55 and they took the offer. So definitely a lot less than what I had listed for, but still happy to get 55 bucks for something that came from the bins and give this piece of literal artwork another home. So yeah, that was a pretty cool sale. This was another bins pickup, new to me brand. It's called Eric Javits. I just picked it up. I thought it looked kind of higher end, really nice quality, in really amazing condition. I threw it in my car. I looked it up, and they had a really good sell-through rate. This sold in literally like a week for $40 was the offer I accepted. Okay, the next item was these Birkenstocks. I got these at the bins. I was actually gonna keep them for myself and I wore them a few times, but they started giving me blisters on like where the straps were and stuff. So I decided to list them, and they sold super fast. I didn't know how these like foamy Birkenstocks would do, the rubber ones, but they still sold super fast for 30 bucks basically. So good sale there. And the next thing was this Toad & Co. 100% organic cotton tank top. I can't really remember. I think this came from the bins. I'm not really sure. It sold on an offer for $17. This is another Bolo brand for sure. And definitely check the material tag on this brand because a lot of their pieces are made from organic materials. The next item was this Free People Hudson bag. After I got this home and looked at it, I noticed that the front pocket didn't even have like a zipper pull on it at all. So that was kind of a bummer. Otherwise, I would have been able to get $40 to $50 for this. But even without the zipper pull, it still sold for $20 in less than a week. So definitely keep an eye out for Free People bags. This is what the logo looked like on the inside. So yeah, I just thought the style looked modern and cute, so I checked it out, and sure enough, it was Free People. Okay, the next item was these Athleta Salutation Stash leggings. I think these sold on offer for $29. And Athleta has a style number on the inside tag that you can look up. If you don't know how to find the style number, you can just Google how to find Athleta style number, and there will be people who walk you through it. I don't have a picture here to show you guys which one it is, but yeah. So this particular style, the Salutation Stash, is really good by Athleta. So definitely, if you come across it, be on the lookout. The next item was this Chico's dress, super beautiful dress. I think I got this on 40% off day on July 4th, so it sold in just a couple of weeks. And I paid only like $4.50, I think, because it was originally like $9, so maybe I paid like $5, and it sold for $25 on an offer. The next item, I got it that same sale on July 4th. These sold for my full asking price of $25. They were torrid, wide leg, like kind of peachy colored pants in a size 1, new with tags, and I paid like $4 for them, I think. Maybe less even. The next brand is a pretty good bolo. It's this Terry John, Ricky Freeman. They make like formal dresses and stuff. I could have got more for this, but I just took the offer. I just wanted to move it. I had about $7 into it, and it sold for $27 on an offer. But like I said, I could have got more for this, so you can definitely, if you like to hold out, if you find this brand, you can definitely hold out for more like $40 on a dress like this. And for a more maxi length, you could get even more. The next item was this cactus dress. I got this at the bins, and it sold literally in just a couple of days for $20. So that was a good sale. Super cute, like artsy print, and it was like that nice cotton, like gauzy material that is really popular right now. It actually wasn't cotton, but it feels like cotton. Okay, the next item was this soft surroundings jacket. This particular one was called like the bolero jacket, and it was a pretty popular style, it seemed. I paid $5 for this, I think, and it sold for, I think, $24 on an offer. Okay, here are a few Mercari sales. I had kind of thought that Mercari was like dying off, but really, in reality, I just wasn't putting the work in to cross list to it anymore. And so, just like Poshmark and eBay, if you're not listing on the platform regularly, you will notice a drop in your sales on the platform. It applies to all of them, guys. Every single one. So I took a few hours one night. I was just feeling kind of tired out, so I just wanted to sit down and work. So I was like, let me just cross post all the items I've been listing the past month that I haven't cross listed Mercari. It was literally like over 100 items at least. And within like the next day, I was getting a lot more Mercari sales. So definitely take the time to do that, guys. This was a cute torrid top. I paid $5 for it, and it sold for $18 on here. Not a lot, but it sold super fast, so I'm okay with that. Next item was these Carhartt pants. I think I'd paid $5 for these, and they sold for $22 on Mercari. So again, not a huge profit, but they did sell in like a month, maybe a month and a half. So I typically don't like to have items sitting forever. If they're sitting, I just start dropping the price. If they're sitting 6 months, the price is getting dropped. These are some Miss Me jeans. I paid $5 for these, and they sold for $23 on here. They did not have like a lot of like pocket bling or any cool designs or anything. So that's what usually adds to the value with Miss Me jeans, but these were just kind of basic ones. So yeah, that's why I went for $23. Okay, here are a few of the worst sales. I'm probably gonna find more worst sales because I've been doing a lot of like old item clearance the last few weeks. But here's just a few. I think it's just because like when you have the item in person, like you can feel it. And this little cardigan was so soft. It was like a cashmere and silk blend, like 65% silk and a little bit of cashmere and spandex, and it was so soft, but it was extra small. It sat for a really long time. I finally got $10 for it. I was just so happy someone bought it because it was like so soft and cute. I really had higher hopes for it. But it came from the bins and I still made $7, so not horrible. I don't even remember if this came from a ThredUp box or if I was experimenting with Banana Republic button-ups from the bins or something. I don't know. But this sold for like $5 on offer. I just wanted it gone. I probably could have held out and got more for it. Probably could have like countered and got a little more. I don't know. But I was just like, nobody like wants Banana Republic button downs. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, it just didn't seem like the best item. So I was happy to move that. And the last one was these Land and Sea linen blend pants. I don't know. Maybe this brand just isn't that desirable. Maybe it's because they were pretty small. Maybe it's because they were cropped. I don't know why, but I've had these for a long time. And so they defy my bread and butter linen summer hypothesis that any of those items sell super fast in the summer and are worth it. But these sat for a really long time, so I guess I probably won't pick up this Land and Sea brand again. Hey, that's all for today's What Sold video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been so long since I came on here and made a video, but I'm definitely going to try to get back into routine and I should have a good thrift haul up for you guys soon and some other content hopefully as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and please like the video. It really helps boost it in the algorithm so I can keep growing my channel. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day.